Alright, I want to talk about this arrow, and a lot of the broadhead testing I did all summer long, following a lot of ranch fairies and Dr. Ashby's. I mean, not to sound like it, but I did find Dr. Ashby's work much longer ago. I just didn't implement it as highly until I saw how well Ranch Fairy explained it with the newer videos and whatnot. So, I'm shooting an Easton Axis. I dropped a nice, about 2-year-old doe with it this weekend. Total weight was 615 grains. It has a 200 grain ethics insert, style outsert system, 300 spine. But I chose because, and now if it was a nice buck, I would have used my trusty old, these are actually real cool, these are little leather sleeves, Magnus stingers sharpened to, I mean, they shave all day. So, sharpened to shaving sharp, I would have chose one of those, but I wanted to experiment and see what 100 grain Rage would do. Well, on a very small, about 90-pound doe, you see that? See that thin little maybe 0.029 blade? Well, that didn't even create a pass-through with 615 grains, 27-inch draw, 70 pounds on my PSE right there, 20-yard shot, barely quartering away, and it slipped right behind the rib, blew through a little bit of the scapula, a soft part of the scapula, and actually ended up dinging. You can't really see with the focus, but the chisel tip on this got a little bent in the opposite scapula. I mean, it's definitely out of commission. You couldn't use this if you wanted to. The main blade, like I said, is that one. That is a severe bend, and that's where it entered, hit the bone right here, bone bent around it, and deflected up into the scapula. So, I really would have loved to have seen one of these just completely rip through it, but I'm glad I actually did that test because I've been wanting to see the results on that for a long time. Now I know. So, I mean, the deer also went down, you know, within 30 yards, I want to mention it. It was a very lethal kill. It was the broadhead did expand. It was a 2-inch Rage hypodermic, so it definitely did the job, but probably not as good as it could have done, especially if it was a bigger buck. But I wouldn't have chosen that arrow combination if it was a larger buck. But still early season, we're still seeing some smaller does up there and whatnot, but we'll stay after them. We'll let y'all know. Alright, thanks for tuning in. I'm out.